The recipe I'm going to be teaching you how to make today is one of the easiest, most delicious soups you have ever tried. And for those of us in the diaspora that struggle with finding ingredients to recreate some of these recipes, you see this one, the ingredients we're using, you would easily find in any local market in your country. Today, I'm going to teach you how to make waterleaf soup. Without wasting any more time, let's get cooking. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to steam our meat. And as usual, I'm using goat's meat, and this is male goat, but you can recreate this with any other kind of protein. Now for this soup, I always recommend that you cut everything into like nice chunks. Can you see that? So I'm going in with my cow skin. Please make sure that you clean your cow skins properly. I also have here some cute baby snails, and these have already been pre-cooked, but it's not 100% done, okay? Next thing I'm going to put, you're going to put in your onions. For those of us that don't like to see onions in our food, please feel free to blend this into a fine paste. So the onions goes in, and what we're doing is putting in our fire mix, okay? So I also have here some habanero pepper. And remember that the pepper you put in depends on your heat tolerance. I also have some scotch bonnet. And this is, as I have already taught you, my fire mix. Now what I have here is uziza seeds that has been crushed. So this is what uziza seeds, before you blend it, crush it, this is what it looks like. So the flavor of this actually really elevates your soups. I recommend you use this for your edikaikong, for this waterleaf soup, or nsala. Honestly, you can use this for any and almost everything. But yeah, I recommend that for this soup. So I'm just going to put a bit of it. Not too much, because it's actually very like pungent. Then I'm also going to put in my stockfish. I call it soft girl soup. So everything I use for it, see, I cut the cow skin into small pieces. The goat meat is cut into bite sizes. The stockfish, I don't use the head, I use the stock flesh, because it's just supposed to glide into your mouth and just, you know, go very nicely. My seasoning of choice for today is my Gino Asun seasoning cubes. This is the one I'm obsessed with, and I promise you, when you use it, you'll understand why. I recommend that you season your meat. Season your meat. Enough onions, enough pepper. Just go in with enough spices and seasonings so that your base is already very flavorful. So we have put in all our spices and the proteins. Somebody probably wants to ask me, why are you cooking everything together? Because I want all the flavors to marry well in this base. Remember, I told you that the base of your soup is the foundation of the